Hi, it's Adele and welcome to my channel Sew for Serenity, where I talk to you about my love for sewing and along with that, patterns, fabric and just general sewing chit chat. So if that's something that sounds of interest to you, keep on watching. So welcome back to all my regular viewers. There's a lot of you now and that's just really fabulous. And if you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing and welcome. My subscribers are up to, I think, 1,600 now. Just shy of 1,600, which is just amazing. You know, like a lot of vloggers say, I didn't even think I'd get 100 people watching my channel. So it means so much that you take your time out of your day to watch my videos, and that you take your time to comment as well. And I do respond to all the comments and I do read them all because I just love to engage with you all. So thank you very much. So today is my Friday Sews. So Friday Sews is a sewing hashtag that was started by Jen in Jen's Sewing Room. She's a great vlogger, so check her out if you don't already. And it's basically a way that all vloggers can give you an update on what they've been doing for the week, sewing related. And all you need to do is search the hashtag Friday Sews, and everybody who posts their videos under that hashtag will come up for you to look at. So what have I been doing this week? Wow, I need to apologise really, because I missed out a major thing that I was going to be doing in my last week's Friday Sews that was sewing related, and that was going to the Sewing for Pleasure exhibition at the NEC. And this was run over a few days. I think it was the Thursday to the Sunday, and it had 3 different events. I think it had embroidery, craft, and then the Sewing for Pleasure element of it. And I've never ever been to anything like this before. As you know, I've not been sewing for that long, so it was kind of something that I'd seen the Stitch Festival, I'd seen the one that was recently at the in London, and obviously couldn't really justify travelling that far. So when I saw that was one at the NEC, I thought, right, I'm going to go to that one. I also have shared with you that in March I get my annual bonus from work, and I was going to set myself a little budget, well not a little budget, a budget for that Sewing for Pleasure exhibition. So yeah, I will be doing a separate vlog on my haul from there, because I have got a big haul to show you. But it was really such a lovely event. I went on my own, which I was a bit apprehensive about, but actually it was fine. You know, it was just nice to have a bit of me time actually, you know, being a busy mum and working full time. You know, usually my weekends are action packed with the kids and stuff, but it was nice to take a bit of me time to travel to the show, you know, no kids in tow, and just be able to have my own pace and just enjoy it. And it was just lovely chatting to like-minded people, you know, and I was stood on the stalls looking at things. People were so friendly, customers, the people that you were talking to that had the stalls. And I've got some fantastic things that I want to talk to you about, not just fabrics, like there's a sewing magazine that I found which is just absolutely amazing. So if I get a chance this week, I'm going to film that vlog with all my hauls and talk you through what I purchased. So watch this space for that, and hopefully I'll get that uploaded this week for you all. So I did that last Saturday, which was absolutely fantastic. And then on the way back from the Sewing for Pleasure, I had a little bit of budget left, so I thought I would stop in to do one of my fabric store experiences. So I also went to a lovely little fabric store called the Sewical Studio in Tamworth. And it was a lovely little shop, and I've got some footage. I made some purchases, and I will do one of my fabric in store experience videos as well. So I'll try and get that up this week as well. There's a lot to do this week. So yeah, I had a really lovely sewing related weekend, which was just really fun, and I was on a high. So yeah, really lovely. I can't wait to share all that with you. So on to what else has been happening. So the other things that's happened is my conservatory is finished. So most of you know I've had a conservatory built, not just for this reason, but as part of this. I now work from home full time, pretty much. And I also have my sewing that I like to do, and I've got a toddler who just has nowhere for her toys to go. So me and my partner decided that we'd bite the bullet and have a conservatory. It's a cheaper solution than an extension, and it will give us that extra space that we need. So the conservatory is now finished. The floor went down yesterday. The walls still need painting, and we need to put some skirting board up, but it's ready for us to move into. And you know, I'm not going to have time to do any painting in the next week or two, so I don't want that to delay me getting in there. So I'm going to start to move in there my desk that I do my sewing and my work on, and get that in there so I can then visualise what other things I need to purchase storage wise for all the fabric that I have stashed around the house. So what I'll do is I'll insert some footage in a minute of the conservatory and what it looks like, and then, as I say, I'll keep you posted on how that progresses. And it'd be really, really nice when I do have things that I need to purchase, i.e. storage, I will show you what I'm thinking of doing, and it'll be great to get your feedback on suggestions. So yeah, that's really exciting. What you really want to know is what I've been sewing. So the main thing that I've done is what I'm wearing. So what I've been working on this week is the Sew Yellow for Endo challenge, which is the challenge ran by Jess at So What If I Sew. She's running this challenge, which runs up to the 26th. It's tomorrow, basically, the reveal day. 26th of March, to raise awareness for endometriosis and raise money as well. So to take part, you sew something yellow and you just post it under the hashtag. I think you need to tag Jess in. I'll put a link to the all the rules, and there's loads of great prizes to be won. And yeah, you just have to pay £1. Make a contribution of £1 to endometriosis awareness. So I had 4 plans to make something yellow, and I'm very, very pleased to say I've actually made, well, actually it was 5 plans really, 5 items that I wanted to make, 4 outfits. I've only made 2 of those outfits, but I'm pretty pleased with that. There's been a lot going on in March, and it doesn't mean I'm not going to make these other things. It's just that these ones took priority. So the first thing that I've made is the JARRAH sweatshirt, which I've already made one in a leopard print, and I did the view. Oh, let me just get the card. I did this view the first time, and this time round I was keen to do the view C, which is the tie version here. So I'll just stand up. I have got a picture which I'll insert. This is my JARRAH and I love it. I've done it in this Cosy colours. I don't know if that's going to show up. Cosy colours. It's like a speckled effect. They do it in so many different colourways, and these are all remnant pieces that I got from Guthrie Garney. So I had like just under a metre, and then 0.4, and managed to get a whole JARRAH out of it, and I've still got some left actually, which I'd like to use to colour block something. But yeah, I really like this pattern. It's a really great pattern, great instructions. In terms of sizing, I made the size 6, which is a 35 bust, a 27 waist and a 37 hip. As you know, my measurements are a 34 bust, a 28 waist and a 37 hip. So really from a bust point of view I fit into the smaller size, but from a waist and hip definitely the next size up. But it is quite a big oversized top. So this size 6, which I think works out to be a UK 10, is perfect for me. I'm very, very happy with the sizing, and yeah, I'm really happy with the colour. This is in my colour palette, the mustardy yellow, and yeah, I'm keen to make the funnel neck. There's a funnel neck version as well that you can see there. But I'm not sure about these long sleeves, a bit strange. I don't think I'd really like that. I prefer the cuff. So you can obviously mix and match the cuffs to what you want to do. So I'd probably do these cuffs and I would do this funnel neck because I think that's quite cute as well. But yeah, I'm really pleased that I purchased this. And you know, it says it's a skill for beginners. I definitely believe that. It's a really lovely pattern. And yeah, it's the first Megan Nielsen pattern I've ever tried, and I'm pleasantly surprised. The trickiest bit on this one is the ends here getting, oh, can you see? Yeah, the hardest bit here is getting these points here, which I managed to get in the end, but it was quite difficult. But that they have got a tutorial on the Megan Nielsen website, which you can look at to tell you how. There's a couple of options on how you finish those ends. So I think next time I'd watch those tutorials a little bit more. Obviously well, not obviously, I was rushing a little bit to try and get these completed because there's so many challenges going on this month that I needed to get my So Yellow for Endo ones done this week so I can move on to the So Frugal ones next week. But yeah, I really love this. I'm going to be wearing it lots. I've got it on today. This sweatshirting is not too thick either, so it's a nice warm day today. I'm obviously in the house, and this is perfect for just pottering about and really comfy and cozy. So I'll insert a photograph of me wearing it, and yeah, I'm really pleased with it. So I'll be uploading this onto the So Yellow for Endo hashtag 22 tomorrow, and hopefully I'll win a prize, but I never win anything, so probably not. So that's that. So the other two items that I've made is the Tammy Handmade set, which are separates, but I've put them together and she puts them together in her footage online. But I've made the Etty camisole, which is a free pattern, and I'm just getting you the line drawings now, the pictures now. So this is the Etty camisole, which has got this beautiful scalloped rim at the top of the camisole, and it's a free pattern, as I say, so absolutely fantastic that she's made that free. So it's relaxed and comfortable fit. I'll put a picture in. I also made the henna trousers, which is what she's wearing here. I'll just get that line drawing as well. She's wearing the Etty camisole and the henna trousers together, and they are a wide leg silhouette with elasticated waist. So I've never made trousers before, but I thought these would be a perfect starting point. Oh, I've made pyjamas, but I don't think that really counts. And I've done jumpsuits, but I don't think that really counts. So I made it in this beautiful leopard print, of course it's leopard print, yellow viscose that I got from Rainbow Fabrics. And the camisole I have made, my scallops are not very deep. You can make them deeper, and I would next time. And you just make the V much deeper. And I think it all depends on what fabric you're using. And it's got a lovely facing. It's got facing in it. I have made the other camisole that she's got, just a normal plain one, which was an easy make as well. It's the first thing I ever made, actually. I've sewn in this lovely handmade little rosy cheeks label, and it's really lovely. Now I made the size 10 in that, which I'll just go through the sizes. So the size 10 is a 35-inch bust and a 28-inch waist, and the size 8 is a 33-inch bust and a 26-inch waist. So hence you can see, you know, I'm in between the bust sizes, and I'm definitely in the size 10 for the waist. However, if I made this again, I probably would size down to the 8, because it's a relaxed fit, so it looks fine, but I think it's a little bit big, so I would definitely size down to the 8 in the top. I do find that sometimes, because I haven't really got a very big bust, I do find that sometimes I am an 8 in a UK 8 in a top, but definitely not in a bottom. So yeah, that's what I would do next time. I think there's a lot of ease in the waist. There's actually 11 inches ease in the waist, which is quite a lot. But in the bust, there's only 1.5 inches ease. Right, and I paired it with the henna trousers, which are here. And these were so easy to make, really, really good. It's just a fold over elasticated waistband. I've got another little handmade label there, and it's got pockets, which are lovely. And these were so quick to make, and I didn't have to make any alterations to them apart from taking 2 inches off the length of the leg, which is what I do on all trousers and skirts because I've got short legs. They're amazing, so comfy, and it looks like a fake jumpsuit together. Obviously you can mix and match, which is great as well. And I'd like to make a plain pair of these, but they're a really quick sew, really comfortable, and I will insert a picture of me wearing them. In the henna trousers I made a size 10. It's a 28-inch waist and a 38 hip. The 8 was a 26-inch waist and a 36-inch hip. So I'm definitely the 10, and you know, with the waist being a 28-inch, I'm a 28 to a 29 because it's elasticated. I thought I'd be fine. And it does actually say in the finished garment measurements the waist is elasticated, so it'll be fitted to you, so you don't need to worry too much about that. But the hip measurement, I needed to make sure there was enough ease in it. So the size 10 was a 38-inch measurement, body measurement, and it's got 4 inches of ease in it, so I thought that'd be perfect. If I'd gone for the size 8, I would have only had a couple of inches ease. So I went for the 10 and they fit lovely. I like the oversized look anyway, and I think it just looks lovely together. So yeah, I cannot fault this pattern for the trousers at all. Absolutely brilliant. The only thing I'd say about the camisole top is I think, and I have done this after the fact, so not ideal, I've put some interface on the scallops because of this fabric. You can see that it kind of curls over, and yeah, it needs a bit of interfacing, I think. So I'll probably not been able to get the interfacing because I added the interfacing after I'd done the scallops. That one's still curving over, but yeah, next time I would interface the fabric, and I would also do deeper scallops as well. But yeah, apart from that, really happy with it. So again, I'll be putting that tomorrow on the Sew Yellow for Endo hashtag, and again, hopefully I'll win a prize. This is also, because it's a free pattern, I can also enter it for the Sew Frugal, so that was good as well. So the other thing that things I've got to show you aren't things that I've made this week, but they're things that have been released this week. So as you know, I am the guest blogger for March for Lush Cloth, which is an absolutely beautiful fabric company run by Oyen, and she does just so many lovely fabrics, and I purchased from them before I became their vlogger, so I can definitely recommend them. And I had the lovely opportunity of choosing 2.5 meters of fabric from the variety that she had, and it was a hard choice because there was quite a few different ones. I hadn't worked with viscose twill before, and it was something I was keen to do. And I have made this lovely jumpsuit by Peppermint Magazine in this pumpkin spice. It's called viscose. Now I'm not going to go on about it too much because there's a whole vlog on how I went about making it, how I found the pattern. Peppermint Magazine jumpsuit is a free pattern, so very timely at the moment as well. Again, I'll be able to enter that for the Sew Frugal, and I will link my card to the vlog here or here, which will take you straight through to that collaboration vlog where, as I say, I go through how I found working with viscose twill and how I found the pattern and show you the images and everything. The other thing that I've got that is stood here is the twirl that I made before I cut into this beautiful fabric. So I made this wearable twirl, and it's again just the jumpsuit in this viscose twill that I had, and I purchased this from Stitching Ink Fabrics. This is called Belief in Yourself, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. This is a wearable twirl. It's perfect, really. I made the only adjustments I needed to make to this is take some sizing out of the width out of the legs and just raise the crotch a little bit. So I did all that with just the overlocker. It's fairly easy to do, and then I just did the pattern for my other version. But yeah, I haven't got any photographs of me in this yet, so that's why I've got it on here, but if I get some I'll insert them, but if not I'll put them on my Instagram or something at a later date. So yeah, I really like that pattern, Peppermint Magazine pattern. I talk about sizing everything in my blog, so please check it out. And also check out Lush Cloth, because I do some beautiful cloth, and I think it's free postage and packaging if it's over £40, which is amazing as well. So I've started a couple of other projects this week which aren't finished, but they will be finished by next week. And the first project is my hen do or hen party dress that I will be wearing next weekend when I go on my hen party, and it's in this lovely linen viscose inky print from Guthrie and Garney, which I think they have got it back in stock, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I've started making my hen party dress in this, and it's well underway. It should be finished within the next day or so. And the reason why I'm not going to share what I'm making on that is me and Anna at Got Me in Stitches have both got this fabric, and we're both making something in it. So it's almost one fabric two ways, and we're gonna reveal those together probably in April, beginning of April. So that should be exciting. I'm really keen to see what she made. I had quite a lot of this fabric. I had over 3 meters, but Anna only had 1.7. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how she's gone about that, because one of the main challenges with this is to make sure you don't break up the print. So because it's such a gorgeous big print, it's making sure you choose the right pattern, and obviously if you haven't got a lot of fabric, it makes it harder to get your pattern alignment, you know, make sure you haven't got excuse my dog barking, he doesn't like people walking past the house. So stop barking now. So yeah, it's making sure that, you know, you've got the elephants where you want them to be, and that, you know, you've got you haven't got elephants, you know, cut in half and stuff like that. So yeah, it's very hard to do with less fabric, so it's going to be interesting to see what she does. So watch this space for that. The other thing that I have nearly finished is I launched my So Frugal vlog last week, which has had over 1,500 views, which is amazing. And I went through 5 items that I wanted to make, and the last item was just a boring t-shirt, but I think the fabric that I showed everybody has had so much love off Instagram and on YouTube that I've had to go ahead and make it. So for all of you that wanted me to make it, it is coming along perfectly. So this is the fabric. It's this crazy faces print. You know me, there's certain things that I like: faces, leopard print and retros, and this is faces and retro together. So I haven't finished it yet. I've got to hem the sleeves and hem the bottom, but yeah, I've made up that Grainline Studios t-shirt for the So Frugal challenge, and I'm really pleased with it. So yeah, thank you guys for the encouragement on that. You know, it's a bit like Marmite, my fabric choices. They're a bit out there sometimes, but I'm glad you liked it. And to let you all know, I have made that one up. So yeah, but I've just got to hem it, so it's not actually finished yet. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing this week. What's the plans are for next week? Gosh, it's so busy. Obviously, I've got a sew endo out the way, which is great. I really wanted to take part in the live sew along that Rachel at Stitched Up is doing on Saturday night, but I literally just don't think I've got time to make another item. I might still join in, but sew my other things that I'm making for So Frugal, because I do really like that community. So if you don't know, Rachel at Stitched Up is got a massive following. She's a great sewist, great vlogger, and she does live sew alongs, and she's sewing a live sew along this Saturday. I think it's this Saturday, and she is doing a free pattern from a French pattern company, and I can't remember what the pattern is, but it's a blouse pattern which is really beautiful. But yeah, as I say, I haven't got any capacity to make anything else now, and I'll put all the details of that in the show notes below. So I am going to be, I've already cut it out, but I've cut out one other item that I'm making for So Frugal, and I've chosen another item that is all the patterns cut out, but I need to cut out the fabric. So my plan is to get all my So Frugal items of clothing made this week, in readiness for the 31st reveal, which is Thursday. I also want to get my hen do dress finished, because I actually am on my hen do on the 1st of April, which is Friday. and yeah, so I need to get that made and ready to take with me. And then other things that I am going to do, I really would like to get filmed the hauls from Sewing for Pleasure and also my tour of the Sewical studio in Tamworth, so I could get those up and edited so that they're on my YouTube channel. The things that I'm not going to get done, I'm very disappointed, but I'm not going to get done the So Recreate the Look in time for the end of the challenge, but I will make that dress. I'll share with you the pictures of what I decided I was going to do. I was going to do it in these two viscoses, which are leopard print, and it's kind of like a half and half dress. So I still want to make that, but I'm not going to have opportunity to do that. I don't want to rush it because I love the fabric, and yeah, I want to take my time with it. So I'm owning up that I'm not going to get that done. Also, just to let you know that my next Friday sews will be pre-recorded because I'm on my hen do on the 1st, which is a Friday. I usually film my vlog on the Friday morning and then upload it of an evening. I'm not going to obviously be in that position to do that, so I will be pre-recording it, and I'm not sure I will have my makes made for that. So what I'm planning to do is there will be a Friday sews, however it will be more focused on the launch of mine and Crystal's at my social threads challenge that we've got going in April. So we are doing the Selfless Sew April 22, which is all about sewing something for somebody else. We have absolutely loads of amazing prizes that we will be sharing with you. I'll link the post, the Instagram post, which does go into who our sponsors are for this challenge, but we've got some really great names. So Hayley Jane, Lush Cloth, we've got all of the fabric companies involved, lots of pattern companies involved. So yeah, it's going to be a great one. So I'm going to do my Friday sews next week to coincide with that, and I'm going to share with you my plans for that challenge, and I've got some really cool plans. I'm actually not going to do any sewing for myself in April, it will all be for other people, she says. So yeah, I've got my fabrics, I've got my patterns, and I'm going to just talk you through those and try and get you inspired to take part in that challenge. I appreciate there's been a lot of challenges going on, but I know that some of you out there don't sew for yourself and do sew for others, and that's what makes you tick. So this should be a perfect challenge for that. I think especially with what's going on in the world as well at the moment, doing something a bit selfless is a great way to lift your spirits and other people's spirits, especially with, you know, if you watch the news at the moment, it's just really, really depressing and sad. So yeah, I'm looking forward to taking part in that challenge. And then obviously any makes that I make, I will upload onto Instagram, and then I can always update in the next Friday sews. So yeah, that's all from me in respect of what sewing plans I've got. One thing I did want to share with you, because it just came literally today, is a pattern that I've purchased. And that is the new Erin dungarees from Tilly and the Buttons. Oh my God, I absolutely love a jumpsuit, dungarees, anything like that. That's kind of my style. And when I saw these, I just fell in love with them, especially in this fabric. Now, the great thing about this is it's for confident beginners. It can be made in woven or stretch, which is such a great thing to have. I think that one's a woven and that one's a stretch. It's got princess seams, these kind of like little, I don't know what these pockets are called, but I think they're like little welt pockets, aren't they? But they're cute little pockets. And yeah, you can either have a bow tie, like a tie at the top with a bow, or you can have the knot tie here, which is a bit like the Heyday dungarees, which I've also got. I purchased this from Tilly and the Buttons, and where is it? Here it is. Yeah, I purchased this from Tilly and the Buttons. They emailed me, and if you were one of the first 1,000 purchases, you actually got one of these cute labels, limited edition labels, which basically says Dungas all day, which, you know, couldn't resist it. So yeah, got that, and that will be to make up some of the dungarees. I've got loads of cord, I've got loads of stretch viscose linen, which I think will be perfect for these. And yeah, I might even make it in a plain. wow. So yeah, that was that one. Just having a look, probably just make the size 3 in Etty in the buttons. Yeah, size 3 is a UK 10. It's a 34-inch bust, 28-inch waist and a 37-inch hip. Yeah, Tilly's block is just made for me really, so that's great. That I fit into that, no grading out or anything like that, but it's oversized anyway, so I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. I've seen a few people sharing their makes already, so yeah, I'm keen to start following that hashtag on Instagram and seeing what people are making. Right then, so I think that is everything from me today. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog and my sharing my sewing with you. If you don't subscribe already, please consider subscribing. It does mean such a lot to me when I get those subscribers going up. And if you've liked the video, please like it, and obviously please leave me some comments. Always keen to hear your feedback, your thoughts, what you've been up to. That would be great. And yeah, I hope you get lots of sewing done this week and are busy working on your So Frugal 22 makes, and I'm looking forward to seeing everybody's. So that's all from me for now. Happy sewing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.